Welcome back. My last guest via Zoom, we're going to go to the Cactus Taco Shop here in Stratford. Alondra, thank you very, very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. This
So
is
the
exciting.
root, oh, it's exciting for me too. The roots actually go back to Mexico, and I believe your grandma's kitchen. So tell us the connection with your new tacos shop.
Yes. So I was born in Mexico, and my grandma, I was pretty much raised by my grandma. So I spent a lot of time in her kitchen because that's where she spent all her time. And then that's the way sort of I found myself just really enjoying food, not only being interacting with my grandma. It was the only, like, because she was so busy and she had 10 kids and then all the grandkids all living in the same house, she found herself in the kitchen cooking all the time, right? And I was, I would always be near her. So, and there I was watching her cook and everything, and I was always mesmerized by her, and that's sort of my way of connecting with her still, right? And connecting with my culture and my family in Mexico, right? It's always been around food, and that's really brought us all together even more now that I'm opening up this space. And I find myself calling them, like, you know, really quick, oh my gosh, I forgot how to do this, or can you tell me what that ingredient was again, and what do you think of that and stuff. So yeah, I'm constantly in contact with them now more than ever.
Wow, what a legacy.
Yeah.
So you are a graduate of the Stratford Chef School. That means you're classically trained. You have a sommelier certificate. You're also a Red Seal. How do you do with this classical? And I think you're trying to do a street food kind of a theme at your new restaurant. So connect some dots there in terms of excellent food in your restaurant idea.
So essentially what I'm trying to do is it's slow food that's prepared quickly, right? So we take a lot of time and effort doing everything by hand. We use as much local ingredient as possible as we can. So like a great example of things that we do here is one of my like pork tacos here. It's based out of the Yucatan region. And what they do is sort of like we make our own achiote paste. So everything's ground, everything's done by us, and then we make this marinade, and we marinate our pork for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours, and then we slow cook it for 12 hours. But it takes 2 minutes to serve. So it's just, and probably only 2 minutes to eat because it's so good. So it's one of those things where, like, yes, it's slow food that's prepared quickly, and that's the way I like to describe my food. And you know, like we do everything, like hand chop all our tomatoes and all of our ingredients. We use mortar and pesto to do a lot of our salsa de molcajete, which is a mortar and pesto salsa. So I try to do it like the old school way, right? And then we also have like the French techniques that kind of have helped us guide, like just perfect a couple things and speed things up as well, while still keeping it very rustic. So
yeah, it certainly is beautiful. Now the decorating is absolutely spectacular. So who helped you with that?
So it was mostly me. Like I did have a couple of friends that kind of like guide me, and I would take calls and be like, what do you think of this? But essentially when it came to this space, it was all about the feel. So I did have a vision, but the vision was about what it was going to feel like and what I wanted to create, right? So everything was picked based on intuition. And the only thing that was really like something that I had a vision from the very beginning was this, the bar behind me, right? And everything was kind of based around that. And then I just surrounded myself by very talented artists from town and people that were able to do like custom build our countertops, right? And we have a local artist in town. Her name is Carly. She did some of the paintings in here, well, all of the paintings. And then we chose, there was this, the logo was designed by a logo designer and web designer from town as well, right? So I was very lucky to have an amazing team right from the very beginning, even from the people that like did the tiling and just were part of the whole process. Bruce and Ulysses also were a great help. So Bruce owns the Perth County Inn, and Ulysses is opening up the bar, the Relic Lobby Bar. And we kind of been working and collaborating together. So yeah, lots of people helping.
Thank you. You're going to bring an amazing Mexican food, authentic as well, street food, to Stratford. So thank you. Best wishes for great success.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I'm Peter Maranger, your host of What's Up Stratford. Thanks for joining in via Zoom, and make it a great day.